baby. That pussy was serving, baby. Yeah, I'm saying that's what it is, though. I was still like, I'm in a little something.
One of the best stadiums in football. Welcome, everyone, to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, a fun matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. He runs this to the 25 before being the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The 25-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. Back to the air. McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo?
I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It would be that same strategy they employed. I would guess so. Until that defense proves it can stop it.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I mean, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
They've got some room to tow home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
49er 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the 49er 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
If if they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Gets his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
3rd and goal, Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go.
The give now out of the shotgun. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Dump off caught by his back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner. Tote the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Like a drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Play action, McCarthy. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he takes it in for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun is Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
A gain of 5.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Motioning Watkins right. Purdy throwing here. Caught by the open man. Rolling into enemy territory. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Leaning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Purdy. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
On third down, Purdy. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Caught by his back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings leading near the break. The 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Back to the air, McCarthy. Got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Again, McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate. You really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. They connect on the trick play. Has some daylight through the 40. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? Motioning Watkins right. Purdy on the play action. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to the vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Motioning Watkins right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first time so far. It's not been the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is he's got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. From the red zone now. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, listen, you get down into the red zone situationally, and you're thinking points, right? You want touchdowns, you'll settle for a field goal. You take a sack of that nature, well, now a field goal comes into play. That can't happen.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Receiver in motion, headed right. 2nd and a mile, he's passing. Brought in close to the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route's called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
A 24-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that cuts the lead back down to a low point.
14.
And I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
This defense, they are playing. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And this one is launched downfield. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Looking to throw, Purdy. He's going to try another deep one here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Completes it downfield to Pearson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the 49er first down.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
The tackle made back in.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's another 49er first down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Below hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the gun is Purdy. This is McCaffrey, left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
49er first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Looking inside the red zone.
First down, 49ers.
That one connects. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this two-point try.
The 49ers will line up for
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is caught. Tap two more onto the score.
Niners 21. Vikings.
That's about
14.
trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for two.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought down by Fred Warner.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
6 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
10 at the 46-yard
Move the
line.
chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Motioning Watkins right. Pretty throwing here on first. He put everything he had into this one. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep. or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Jefferson, a gain of a yard, brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
4-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
1st and 10 at the
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch? Man, that looked good. But you got to get both feet down, too.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Three quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Tiger, 19, Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Wide motion. Through.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Count 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hey, smash. Points on the floor. Bronco. 19 Lion. Go.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that rival kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st down throw by Purdy. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's brought down for a short gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air again, Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12.
Tight end going in motion here. From the red zone on 1st. Did not like what he was seeing, guys. He's just going to hold this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Receiver in motion going left. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And look at the board there, touchdown! The 49ers take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on the handle of the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Going back, it's the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw it. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop it. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll send him over right. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. Not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Purdy will sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. week. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes on the big guys. And you're fucking sneaking. Look at those guys involved, the big guys in particular. Many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's caught. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Year after year,
line.
the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Diallo. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
42. Vikings 24.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go!
Trying again after the pick. McCarthy on the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hurt. Panther 60, Panther 60.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And they are all the way into that red zone.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Vikings, 1st down.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
7
Looking inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Again, McCarthy to throw. And caught near the goal line. This is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Go street.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game. Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Jackson on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down